LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga gameplay is finally here, and we have a release date, April 5th, which is actually my birthday, meaning this will be the greatest birthday gift in the history of birthdays. So finally we have a proper look at the full scope of the Skywalker Saga, and it's not the game we were hoping for. It's so much more, the most immense, ambitious LEGO game ever made to date. This thing looks huge. So many planets, characters, upgrades, options, mumble mode, dude. They've delivered. Some of you might have noticed my content's changed a bit recently, doing more memes, gameplay, that kind of stuff, but when a new game like this gets announced, man, I just need to talk all about it. Today, I'm going to break down everything you need to know from the new gameplay overview of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Hey everyone, it's Andrew! Alright, there's so much here, it's honestly kind of overwhelming knowing where to start. So first up, I'm going to talk about planets and locations, because I feel like that's about the scope and the scale of this game. We've known for a while the new LEGO Star Wars will have 23 planets. There are 23 planets visible on the galaxy map here, but they're not the only locations you'll be able to visit in the game. There's also the Death Star, the Tantive 4, Star Destroyers, probably a bunch more large-scale ship interiors. But speaking of locations, it seems as though each visitable planet will also have multiple locations. And this is also something we've known about for a little while, but the sheer scope of seeing this in the gameplay is nuts. You can see here, Coruscant has the Federal District, which is the location of the Senate building. Pretty sure the Jedi Temple's also around here somewhere, as well as the Uskru District, which is where Obi-Wan and Annie chase down Zam Wesell in Attack of the Clones. You can see Jango, I think, walking around here. But in space here, you can also see a few other options. It looks like these arrows either side of the planet indicate there's more. If you fly a little further around the side, there's more to discover, more to see. And there's also the marker the player is headed towards, which could be another location, perhaps a separate hub on Coruscant. And then there's this red question mark, which is likely something you can explore or discover nearby, whether that's in space or down on the planet, who knows. But it seems the game is open world in that you'll be traveling between different hubs, get back in your ship, head up to space, then head back down to a different hub location. You can choose to go where you want at any point in time, and that's why it's open world. Random events can occur seemingly at any time while exploring the galaxy in the new LEGO Star Wars. For example, you could be going about your business flying down to Hoth, when suddenly you find yourself in a space battle with the Star Destroyer, sending waves of TIE fighters to hunt you down. The Star Destroyer will have a health bar which you'll need to deplete by attacking the ship, most likely in different key locations similar to Star Wars Squadrons or the old Battlefront 2 space battles. You know, you gotta attack the bridge, you gotta attack the engines, that kind of thing. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to leave the random event. You can see here the Y-Wing is trapped by these red lines which look like the area boundary. I'm not sure the Y-Wing specifically here is in a random event, but I like the idea that you can just run off and try and make a run for it, try and escape. Giant Star Destroyer drops out of light speed and comes at you. I'm getting the heck out of there. What do you mean the hyperdrive's not working? Chewie! Bro! Space combat in the new LEGO Star Wars actually looks great and like something we've never had in any other LEGO game. I'm not expecting you to have the same control you have in Squadrons or in Battlefront 2 space battles. It seems like a slightly simpler version of this, and I'm not sure you can do manual rolling just yet, where you use your right stick to, spin the ship around. Little boy Annie style. You got your base health, and your main blasters are on a cooldown. You also have a limited supply of torpedoes, which you can hopefully upgrade to also use other weapons as you customize your class and upgrade your ship. I'm not sure ship customization has been confirmed just yet, but we do have class customization, so hopefully it's integrated into that somehow. Upgrading your class in the new LEGO Star Wars is something we've never really seen in LEGO games, but classes have been a part of LEGO games pretty much since the beginning. So in the original LEGO Star Wars, you know how different characters can perform different tasks, like protocol droids can open doors along with astromech droids. There are certain objects that can only be moved by dark side users, and bounty hunters have special abilities. But the new LEGO Star Wars takes that to another level with a deep class system, each class having unique abilities and traits. So it looks like the new LEGO Star Wars has 9 different classes. There's Jedi, Hero, Scavenger, Scoundrel, Bounty Hunter, Villain, Dark Side, Astromech, and Protocol Droid. And you'll be able to upgrade each of these. For example, the Dark Side class, you can upgrade the Force Push to knock back more enemies and have a wider range. There's a Fear from the Dark Side ability, which means means civilians will fear you and run away if you get close. And the more you upgrade this, the more fear you spread and people run away even when they're far away from you. Force Crush damages enemies grabbed by the Force, and Dark Rise will allow you to lift different objects the more you upgrade this. So you see this gets upgraded here, and now Vader can throw Gamorrean guards off of Jabba's sail barge. Now it seems you can buy upgrades using either studs you collect and earn throughout the game, or by spending Kyber bricks, which are much rarer items that can be found throughout the worlds you explore. Let's be real, it feels like this game is going to be a massive grind to 100% it, to complete it, and to unlock literally everything. I'll get to more of that soon. A hugely unique part of the new LEGO Star Wars is you can choose which era you'd like to play through first. You can choose to start your game in the prequels with The Phantom Menace, the original trilogy with The New Hope, or the sequels with The Force Awakens. Originally, I thought we were going to be able to start the game with whichever film we wanted, but it's era, not film. You can start in the era. You can see here the other films are still locked in this menu. But what's so incredible about this is that across each era and film, you'll be able to explore the entire galaxy and visit every planet in each different era, even if that planet never appeared in that era. But what's even cooler about this is that the galaxy will change and evolve depending on which era you're playing in. Not really sure about the extent to which this works just yet, but as an example, if you go to Mustafar during the prequels, it'll be burning with lava, just like we see in Revenge of the Sith as Anakin gets cooked on the side of the river. But if you go for a visit during the sequels, the planet will be healing and showing signs of rebirth, just like what we saw when Kylo was there at the start of The Rise of Skywalker. And if you didn't know, yes, this is Mustafar. Also, not all planets will be visitable when you start the game. You'll need to unlock them as you progress through the story, and then you'll be able to come back for a visit in a different era. Just like every LEGO Star Wars that came before, the new LEGO Star Wars has a free play mode, which will allow you to explore the galaxy as whoever you like. So let's say you want to go for a slippery stroll around the Theed Palace as Jabba the Hutt, or waddle your way through the desert as a gonk droid. You can do all of this and replay any mission using any character you want, as far as I know, which makes for the ultimate role-playing game. Definitely gonna aim for a gonk droid walkthrough. Maybe I'll start streaming and become a gonk droid speedrunner, first person to finish the entire LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga as the gonk droid. It looks like the new LEGO Star Wars will have a wide variety of side missions to try out across each planet and location. This one here is called Splat a Womp Rat. Literally just a bunch of Womp Rats in a cage you can shoot. I mean, I know Luke did this back on Tatooine, but come on, man, this is kind of, you know, not cool. They're in a cage. You can start a cantina bar fight, old LEGO Star Wars style. And it seems like you can also go on longer side quests. Here, the Stormtrooper asks Obi-Wan the age-old question, who shot first? And then I guess it's up to you to, you know, solve the riddle, solve the mystery. Who knows, man? A lot of fun stuff coming. Let's go through all of the unlockable extras in the new LEGO Star Wars, all the ones we've seen anyway. These are kind of like cheat codes you can unlock by either spending ridiculous amounts of studs, talking like 500 million, or by using these collectibles we see IG-88 pick up. You can find these scattered throughout the world. So we've got Super Gonk Droid, assuming this gives the Gonk Droid special abilities. Maybe he has the Force, maybe he gets a lightsaber, who knows, but I want it. Porg Companion means a Porg will follow you around like a little pet. Baguette Lightsabers turns lightsabers into breadsticks. Galaxy Rave turns the galaxy into a fun disco for all to enjoy. Man, I cannot wait to see what that is. Just everywhere you go is disco. Everyone's dancing no matter where you go. Television Mode adds an old-timey screen effect to the game. Hologram Mode turns all playable characters into holograms. It's like one long extended Jedi Council meeting. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees, am I right? Retro Mode gives the game a retro style, probably making it look similar to the original LEGO Star Wars, kind of like that old school PS2 look. They recommend combining this with Mumble Mode, so it's got that nostalgic vibe. Gonk Civilians turns all NPCs into Gonk Droids. Oh my gosh, yes. This is for the Gonk Droid playthrough. And then Mumble Mode, the one we have all been waiting for. Literally the first question we were all asking the first time we saw a trailer for this game over 2 years ago. Instead of talking, characters now grunt and mumble, just like the original LEGO games. The fact the devs have actually put this in the game is incredible, man. Wow, epic job. All right, here are a few other things I picked up from the new gameplay trailer. It looks like you'll have access to a quick select menu, which allows you to choose different abilities. For example, Rey here is able to choose between a breaker blaster, a glider, and a net launcher, which she then uses to climb up the wall here. And Old Man Ben Kenobi here is able to choose to either distract, panic, or influence the Bantha so he can slip past the stormtroopers guarding this hangar entrance. Looks like you'll be able to choose these things, maybe even interact with any character you want. Kind of Red Dead Redemption style. Choose to either antagonize or greet or interact with NPCs in different ways. There are multiple routes to progress through a lot of the story missions in the new LEGO Star Wars. You have multiple options for how you want to complete a mission, and then you can also perform multiple playthroughs. So for example, you can take the direct route and go in guns blazing, or stealth your way through and get around using the air vents. I know which option I will be taking. I spent enough time in an air vent for a lifetime. Thank you. Playing Spider-Man PS4, man, you spend like half the game in an air vent. It looks like certain characters are locked to specific weapons, but weapon upgrades and unlocks also seem like a possibility. I think you might be able to get different blasters for certain characters. Who knows? I'm not sure if you can stray too much from what's canon, like, you know, can a stormtrooper use a clone's gun, that kind of thing. Who knows? We'll see. There are lots of in-game NPCs and creatures throughout each open world, some of which you can interact with, say hi, even ride. A lot of other vehicles within the maps as well. You can just pick up randomly and go for a ride in Luke's speeder, that kind of thing, which looks epic, by the way. There's even the sand physics. Look at the sand flying up and as he's flying through the desert. That's epic. You're also able to explore and search for kyber bricks and collectibles, which help unlock more characters and abilities, and lots more as you progress through the game. Now, if you order the deluxe edition of the new LEGO Star Wars, you'll get access to the 7 character packs available at launch, and these include The Mandalorian Season 1, Mando Season 2, The Bad Batch, Rogue One, classic characters, which brings in some old school LEGO Star Wars characters, the Trooper Pack, and also Solo: A Star Wars Story. So the game will feature characters that aren't directly part of the Skywalker saga, but just won't feature any, you know, story beats or missions or anything to do with anything outside of Skywalker stuff. And I'm assuming there's going to be a lot more character packs released after the game launches. We'll probably get like a Boba Fett one, maybe. I'd say an Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Cassian Andor, probably based on whatever Star Wars shows and whatever's happening at the time. Also, if you buy the digital version of the game, you'll also unlock Obi-Wan right from the start. But I can't imagine it being too long before you normally unlock Obi-Wan just by playing through. But I wonder if this is here as a bonus to coincide with the release of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Like, is this a special unlock they're giving us because Obi-Wan is releasing around that time? Who knows? We'll see soon. I'm probably going to make a 50 insane details video with some Easter eggs and stuff you missed from the trailer. Lots more. Seriously, you could make like 10 videos about this thing. There's so much to unpack. But please let me know what you're most excited for. What are you looking forward to most in the new LEGO Star Wars? Let me know. Also, if you're new around here, I have a clips channel with daily memes, clips, Easter eggs, everything else. Come check that out. And for more LEGO Star Wars and Star Wars gaming, you can watch one of these videos here and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Discord for the latest updates as soon as they drop about LEGO Star Wars, as soon as I see them anyway. Come check it out. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.